Hey guys, what's up? Magfed Stretch here. Today we're going to be watching some footage from MFOG 102. This will be the second video I released. The first video was from the end of the day. This is from the beginning of the day.
Top of the box!
So we're playing on Iraq. And the first enemies I'm identifying are these guys on the center box, the water tower. This is a pretty far shot, so after taking a few shots to see if I can reach him or see if I get lucky, doesn't seem worth it, so time to move on. Today I'm using my Skiba rigged lower.
I'm gonna try to move, boys.
With my Inception Designs upper.
Watch your right, I know.
And I'm trying to get a flank on these guys here on the left side. Get a better shot on them since I have teammates in front of me as well.
So cool. Yeah, they haven't melted yet.
So when you spend enough time at a field, the refs get cool enough with you and they just start heckling you. He's talking to me about my 3D printed stuff, asking if it melted yet. It's a good dude though.
Yeah. There's a very intimidating voice you have.
So now I'm continuing to move left. I see a guy in front of me here, so I gotta dodge him.
Yeah, I met him.
I'm gonna go ahead and decide to move inward and see if I can push through and get to this bush line here. If I can get to the bush line, I'm gonna have protection from my right side, and that's gonna make everything that these guys are doing on the right not really matter so much for me, and we can go ahead and like work that pinch that we're trying to make happen here.
You're hit!
So about this time, I'm down to my last mag. It's a 6-rounder. I think I shoved 7 in there, but not the best situation to be in, so I figure might as well do something with it and move up and see if we can make a play happen here. So that's what I try to do. You also notice a few accessories on the marker, this, the rain cover, faux suppressor, the scope ring, and the angled mount. Those are stuff that I've been printing lately, so I'll have a video about that sometime too. Silence is key here. If I wasn't quiet, I wouldn't have heard that guy shooting first, and that's how I was able to get the drop on him. So now that I've secured the corner, I want to get my teammates up there.
You're out, bud! Come on up! Come on up!
Get them moved up and make all of that worth it so they don't just go respawn and come back.
Hit!
And unfortunately, I catch a very unlucky shot there from that guy with the box mag back at spawn, so. Oh well. Good times though. It's a good game. So here we are on Bosnia. This is going to be game 1. Game 1. My strategy here is to kind of zigzag up the field. There's a kind of a no man's land in the center that nobody takes advantage of, and it's easy to be shot there, but it's also easy to move there because most people are not expecting anyone to really run through that area. So you'll see what I do here, and definitely didn't do this just because the situation kind of offered itself to me in this way. So check it out.
By the box. There's one a little bit back here.
So right now I'm shooting with my buddy Jeff Dodge, part of the Magfed Samurai.
Yeah.
Cool dude. Some of the best whiskey I've had at
There's a guy all the
paintball
way back
events.
in the helicopter. There's a guy right there.
Those guys, they know what's up. They can play paintball too.
Yeah.
Whiskey.
Pushing up in the middle! Check your ass! Check your ass! Thank you!
Whoops.
Thank you! He's out! He's out! Good shot, good shot. Far back, Bob!
So this was kind of a risky play, but my buddy with the box mag seemed to have things locked down, so all good. And the key here was that guy saw me, so I moved before he could really like engage with me and like lock me in. So he probably didn't realize that I was able to move that far up, and I got lucky no one was looking center, but here I am now. So I gotta take advantage of the situation and see if I can make it work for myself. The key here is not rounding this corner until I can have some idea of the situation, situational awareness of what's going on. And you can see I don't want to round that corner with his barrel tip in my face. I want to round that corner with him looking the other way so I can pop my shot and maybe come back in and actually make a play here. So yeah, kind of suspenseful for me, just waiting. My ass is kind of out in the open, but hey, it is what it is. So we'll see what happens. As bad as I want to go and shoot everybody right now, I gotta wait. And that's my cue.
Whoa, come on, man. You're good, you're good.
So we
Those are
shot a
gun
little
hits, by the
late
way.
there, but all of those were gun hits, so it was okay. I didn't have to get out or could play on.
Am I? Oh, hey. You good? Oh, I was out too.
So I was out there.
Good shit.
He put his hand up to call himself out. I don't know if he walked off the field. He's supposed to. I count it as a kill, guys. That's a kill. It counts. So anyways, I go back, wipe my head off, and respawn. Try to move up this right side. So we got Manny here on the War Pigs, and his teammate Johnson is up, and coming off the field is Grim, fantastic player, local guy, and all the way up on the corner is Cody with his die dam and box mag. So I see like a pretty strong group of players here, so that's why I feel confident about coming around and seeing if I can support and maybe kind of bound up and get to the next corner so that we can take the corner and push inward on their spawn there. The one bad part about coming up this right side
Oh, that's Cody, never mind.
You'll catch the occasional ball that not really meant for you, but it hits you anyways.
Oh, did it?
A lot of the times they're bounces.
Okay, did I get a break? I think it felt like a bounce, but check my neck. Okay.
So it's good to have a teammate there to check that for you, because you know sometimes they'll feel like bounces, they're not. Sometimes they feel like breaks and they're not. So, you know, it's good to have a buddy. So since I'm catching so many of these stray balls, I don't think they're intended for me. I decided to kind of get in this brush here and see if I can get a more secure shooting angle on this guy. And this is a pretty tricky approach, to be honest here, because if he doesn't expose himself, it's really hard to get him out. So I think he kind of knows that, and he's choosing to play a little bit more defensive, which is the smart move, in my opinion. But we're gonna try to find a way to shake this tree and see if we can get in there and make something happen here and push forward. And I guess we're all telepathic, because the minute I moved up, homie on the left here moved up, and we could just feel the momentum. And you see Cody starts rocking these shots here, so I'm like, boom, it's time. I put 2 over to my left just to put that guy in, and then set 1 here. We trade shots here. I also felt a few coming on my left side, so I definitely got hit on my approach as I was shooting this guy, so cool. It was fun. We made that work, so I'm happy about it overall.
Balls is sweating.
Just pretend you have those suits on like they have in Dune, where it recycles your pee and then you drink it again. Yeah. Get some of that ice cold
right now.
Yeah. Golden pee. Golden showers.
You know my eyes are blue because I drink my own piss.
Down your esophagus. Piss down your esophagus.
Nah, I want the white stuff.
Pissophagus.
Disgusting.
Dude, I saw pictures from MFOG 100. You're the reason why I bought tan this, I tan this. I was like, dude, he's so well camouflaged.
Oh yeah.
See, guys? Influencer. You believe it yet? I don't. Good shot, Julio. You got me. You were faster, quicker to the whip. So I head back to respawn, try to figure out my next approach. I know there's a guy there at that box, and so I'm kind of eager to get back to that point, see if I can nail him.
Cover me up to the next.
So these kind of shots, man, they're real far. Kind of a waste of time most of the time. I think I connected there, but I think it was a bounce because he didn't leave the bunker, so. Yeah. It is not my favorite way to play anymore these days. The sniping thing is fun, but there has to be a certain
He's still in here, right?
advantageous situation for that to work. Most of the time this left side from this side of the field tends to feel more like a trap. It tends to feel more like a way to get stagnant kind of gameplay. It always gets trapped there, so it's not my favorite place to be, but it is an important point to hold to keep them from advancing. It's just very easy to get settled into those boxes and to feel like you have the advantage while the other team actually is secretly just working around the right side. Because that's our left side, their right side, along the flank there. That's what they always do, and that's what I do too, because it just makes the most sense. So I had a little mag malfunction. I'm using those UNW mags. They're printed by me.
Look,
He has the STLs for purchase, So I print them, I rip the guts out of the other die mags, and I use those. I still need to kind of perfect some of the printing parts of it. There's like shrink that you need to offset for.
Yeah,
3D printing stuff. It's really boring. You wouldn't like it. But anyways, it's been a little bit of like play to get them to work correctly. And sometimes they jam. Like here, you're gonna see that sometimes the door doesn't work too great. Oh, and then this guy, he just, you know, sometimes y'all just take too long.
Call it the first time next time. I know I did. I did it on purpose.
You just take
But you
too
don't call
long.
it
It's
hit.
like you get hit and you keep playing for a little longer while you're checking at the same time. I'm like, bro, just, you feel the hit, just stop. You know, if you're gonna keep going, then I'm gonna keep shooting. I don't mean to be a jerk.
Hold on.
And then, as if karma, you know, is judging me here, right after I'm mean, when the door falls off to this mag, that's what I was saying earlier, you know, there's still a few things to be worked out. So what I figured out with this is just put tape on the bottom. You don't really need to fuck with that door or nothing. Like, if you're using first strikes with these mags, you're not really gonna have many issues. So there's no reason to take the door off and fucking get in there and pull the spring out. So I put some tape on there, fix it up, works good, no issues. Yeah, so here guys, the game gets really stagnant because people get kind of in these cross lanes here, right? There's not that many people at this event, which is a very good thing in my opinion, because it allows for the gameplay to actually happen. When you get 80 people on each side of the field, you get like, it becomes very similar to football. You know, it's just lanes and lanes and lanes. You know, and nobody wants to move because no one wants to get ripped up like that. You know, and I understand. But sometimes you just gotta risk it for the biscuit, though. So.
Dodge, he's right on the other side of your box.
Shit. Corner box.
Yeah, so to me right now, it sounds like fighting is happening. I don't know where it is at. And Cody's walking into this death trap here.
Look right, look right, look right.
Yeah, so he gets killed. And then I'm like, nah, son, I'm saving you. Pow, 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 pow. Man.
Why are you still shooting?
And then I got robbed here.
I hit you in the face.
That was me. Here you go. You didn't get me. I'm out. You didn't get me. That was me. I came back from spawn, bro.
So here's the thing.
You've got one right here too.
Dude, he didn't get me.
Bro, you've got 2 hits on you.
Bro, that was from the previous.
You need to wipe your hits off. Then you need to wipe your hits off. You're both out. Guys, you're both out. Okay, then no problem.
So here's what I'm gonna say about all this. 2 points. One, if you come back on the field with a hit that looks fresh, you know, you're out. Anybody could point to you across from 1,000 yards away, and if the radio revs, if the ref radios the other ref and the ref looks at you, they're gonna call you out. You're out because you've got paint on you. It looks like you're out. And it's your responsibility to wipe that shit off. I mean, I don't know. When I don't do it, that shit will happen to me too, you know, so it's all good. So that's that aside. But I actually did slow the footage down, and I will show it here so that you can see it. But I did indeed get my kill, man. So I did indeed get my kill, man. So when that happens, it's kind of rough. I kind of feel a little robbed, you know, but have to understand that it is paintball. It does happen. The dudes were relatively cool about it. Like, he was convinced that I didn't hit him. I was convinced that I did. And, you know, luckily I have a camera to go and check later. So, you know, I feel like uncertain, like being an asshole about stuff like that. But at the same time, you know, like, you gotta call it how you see it. You don't want to start fights out on the field, and I felt like it seemed totally fair that all the three of us walk off the field, especially since I did earn my kills. And even if those hits were late or whatever, like, it gets too complicated the moment it's kind of shot. So let me know in the comments if stuff like that happens to you. Like, I have no ill will against anybody out there. Like, I understand that this kind of shit happens. I might not like it very much, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to hold anything against it. So to any player that happens to by me, or if it happens to me or anything like that, I'm not really holding a grudge there. It is what it is. It's part of the sport. But we try to make it better, and we try to, like, eliminate those confusions so we can just all have a good time and shit. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. I'm going to try to pump a few more videos out. I've had a little bit of time. I'm on vacation this week. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. This was MFOG 102 at SC Village, put on by ODSC, Operational Detachment of Southern California, and sponsored by Magfed Pro Shop. So thanks for sticking around at the end of the video. If you guys have any questions, you know, any thoughts about how you like to play or the games that you got going on, you know, shoot them down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to help the channel out. I don't really give a shit anymore, but, you know, it's good if it happens, I suppose. But yeah, stick around. We'll have some other videos coming up soon in the near future, so take care. Talk to you later. Stretch out.